Good morning, everyone. How is everybody doing? It's bright and early. Astra's got the zoomies. She's been howling out in the hallway for 10 minutes. There's just nothing better than a good warm cup of tea in the morning. Yes, Astra. Astra, come here. Yeah, come here. Do you want to come here? Do you want to be on film? Come here. She's so funny. Okay, so we're going to read from the Celtic Devotional today. I return home in the name of the Walker of Night Stars and the Guardian of the Hearth and Keeper of the Deep Places. Day darkens, night brightens, candle flames, soul lightens, day behind me, dreams before, open now my soul's door. Under the tender cloak of night, I clarify my soul out of the searing reach of the wind, without guilt, without shame, without aversion. Soul friends and teachers all help me clarify this day. I relinquish all the cares and burdens of my day into the deep lap of night. May my soul's teacher reshape them to wider pathways of understanding for me to walk. Walker of the night stars, guardian of the hearth, keeper of the deep places, may I sleep in you this night. I love that. May the blessings of the gatherer of hope, bringer of springtime, bringer of seasons be upon me as I set forth today. Laughter of the running hours be mine, and with the leaves of lightness may I come home in joy. Oh, I love that. Nothing bad in that book. Love that book. Okay, so today's card, Astra, come here. Stop howling. Divine Destiny, Path of the Divine Warrior. Divine Destiny. So Isis is holding a staff, and she's got a hawk, I believe. I really love these cards. The digital art is really pretty. The only thing about these that I'm struggling with is they don't show up on the camera very well. Let's see. Divine Destiny. And there's no numbers on the card, so I have to go to the glossary every time. Okay, Divine Destiny. The Oracle of Divine Destiny is to call your Divine Warrior. This part of you has great self-esteem and believes in what you desire is worth whatever effort, personal growth, application, focus, and attention are required to obtain it, providing that all aligns with your Divine Destiny. This part of you acts in personal integrity, and if the goal will compromise integrity, then the goal is refined until it shines into the diamond of your heart. The path of the Divine Warrior is not one of any means to an end. The means and the end are considered equally important. The Divine Warrior will succeed in bringing about your Divine Destiny, but it will be done in a way that is in integrity with deep spiritual values. There are important teachings on the path of the feminine about the need for surrender and allowing for the best manifestation. The Divine Warrior is not at odds with these, but continually surrenders into the great unfoldment of play of cosmic forces, seeking to align with those forces for greater power and flow. The Oracle of Divine Destiny often comes at a time when there is something that you feel you are struggling to attain. It may be a vague sense or very clear. There is something within your heart that you have almost giving up hope on, wondering if it is ever really going to come together. This oracle comes with the message that although you may feel struggling or challenging, it is not a sign to step away in this situation. It is a sign to put your faith in the Divine Warrior within instead. This warrior may shift approach, change expectations, go within to find the resources you require, or find a completely different path to get to your destiny. Do not give up the fight. If you're not sure what this applies to, ask yourself, what is in your life that you feel you are fighting to attain? Find what it is, find what it is not in form, but in essence. If it is your job that you are fighting for, then it may be your freedom and responsibility you're really fighting for. Find the truth of what you are working towards and keep your heart and mind centered in that truth. So the incantation is, warrior strong, within my heart you beat, my highest destiny I shall meet. Your power, focus, and determination ends fear, doubt, and procrastination. Warrior strong, within my heart you beat, together my highest destiny we greet. Well, that's pretty cool. I've noticed that these incantations all rhyme. Never been able to write poetry that rhymes. Oh my goodness, this is pretty nice. Divine Destiny, working with, I really like how it talks here about, this is the part of you that has great self-esteem and believes in the desire that is worth the effort, growth, and application. There are important teachings on the path of feminine about the need for surrender and allowing the best manifestation. The divine warrior is not at odds, but continually surrenders into greater unfoldment and play of cosmic forces, seeking to align those forces for the greatest power and flow. I think that's pretty cool. Like, basically she's writing here that there is an idea that the path of the feminine warrior is surrendering to the unfoldment of something, to the manifestation of something. But what they're saying here is that, yeah, you do still have to kind of surrender and let things unfold and let things manifest, but it's not at odds with the idea that you can still seek to align your force with the greater power and flow of the universe. And the warrior says, don't give up. You know, don't give up. Continue to work with integrity. And I like that they talk about your personal acts of integrity. You shouldn't have to compromise your integrity. If your goal doesn't seem to align with that, then you keep polishing. You keep working to make sure that it follows that flow for your integrity and your honor and your purpose. I think that's a really good card, especially for today, because I have a project that I've been working on with someone, and today is the day that I had really hoped we would fill our schedule, and we didn't. And I was starting to get a little bummed about that. But then I realized, like, okay, wait a minute. It is still moving forward. We do have clients scheduled. You know, we are working in the direction of making that happen. It just takes time, and time isn't a straight line. And Divine Destiny, Path of the Divine Warrior is a perfect card to remind me that I need to just, I've done a lot of hard work. There's still more work to be done. And we're nowhere near the end of this. Like, this is exactly the way it's supposed to be. The part that I think on another side of it that I'm struggling with is not my own, I'm not feeling very smart, if that makes sense. I've got this, well, I've got basically 2 manuscripts I'm working on pretty intensely, and I write and I write and I feel really good about it, and then I'm not procrastinating, but I do feel like I stall sometimes because I don't feel like I sound very intelligent. And then I go back and read stuff, and I'm like, wow, I wrote that. That's pretty cool. So I've got a lot of irons in the fire right now, so it feels like I'm not moving forward at all with anything. But this card tells me I am. And I just have to refine, and I have to focus, and I have to just trust the process. Which, ironically, I think the word is ironic, I guess, but I do trust the process. I'm just impatient. I think that's the biggest thing right there. Oh, Divine Warrior. That's a good one. Wow. Divine Destiny. You know, we all have a purpose, guys. We all have purpose, and our blueprints tell us what our purpose is, and our guides are here to help us with that purpose. And if you don't know what your purpose is, talk to your guides. I've been told my whole life, write. I'm writing. And I was told by other people from the outside to write. But they just, not everybody that has encouraged me to write has been somebody that has actually been encouraging to write, if that makes sense. Like some people that have told me to write in my past have not been encouraging me to write from the right place. They want me to write for recognition of themselves, and that doesn't work. Not with me anyway. Well, Astra seems to have settled down. Have ya? Have you settled down? So I think we're going to get cracking this morning. I got lots to do. Have a beautiful day. Blessed be.